Hare Krishna, why do marriages break? Why relationships end? Which is the planet that is capable of giving you a divorce or a separation or even break a relationship? See, over the period of 12 years and looking at more than 5,000 charts, I realized that there's one planet which has a very strong capability to destroy a relationship. And that planet is none other than Mercury, Buddha Devata. You see, what I realized was that if there is a fight between a couple or there is a misunderstanding between a couple, till that misunderstanding was between that couple, there was solution to it. But the moment that was communicated outside, maybe it was communicated to parents. It doesn't mean that you should not tell anything to your parents. You should, but you should see the potency of a problem. If somebody is physically abusing you, go tell everyone. But there are small fights, small misunderstandings. You cannot forgive those things for maybe a couple of days or 10 days or 15 days, but eventually you forgive. But if you communicate that small misunderstanding to your parents, to your friends, to your cousins, to your siblings, they will never forget and they will never forgive. See, suppose my son comes and says, Papa, that she's doing like this, she's doing like that. I feel tortured and tormented. And after 10 days, I speak to the son and said, what is the status? Papa, everything is all right. Everything is okay. Because after that misunderstanding, there must have been some good movements also, intimacy as well. Then you forgive and forget. But I, as a parent, I, as a father, will never forgive. You understand Mercury communication? That's where the problem is. If you want your marriage to work, if you want your relationship to work, please work on your Mercury. Understand in which house you have Mercury and where is the disconnect. Mercury has two Maranakaran sthanas, the 4th house and the 7th house. One, why two? Why not just one Maranakaran sthana? Why two? Because one, it has dual nature. Because of the duality, it has got two Maranakaran sthanas. That's reason number one. And reason number two is, if your Mercury is bad, it is going to destroy two things. The 4th house, which is your family, your emotions. How pure your heart is your 4th house. Family. When marriage breaks, family breaks. And when you go and sit in the 7th house, and if you have wrong communications there, your 7th house breaks, your partnership breaks. You lose relationships. And everything is coming through Mercury. We blame Mangal. We blame Saturn. We blame Ketu. But it is the Mercury who's doing it. Every time I look at such charts, the first thing that I do is I check Mercury, open the charts of people who've divorced, see the position of Mercury. You'll find out the reason and they'll talk to you. They'll say, oh, this happened, that happened. And every single thing they talk about will be pertaining to the Mercury in a particular house. That's where the problem is. Go check. And if you want to save a marriage, if you want to save a relationship, check your Mercury. See what is the flow of that Mercurian energy in the chart. Do the remedies for Mercury. You'll be able to save your relationship. You'll be able to save your marriage. And do not communicate anything and everything with your friends, with your siblings, with your family, because they will never forgive your partner. You will. That's the catch. That's what a successful and an unsuccessful marriage. That's the difference. If you can relate to me what I'm saying, if a relative has made you break your marriage, or you were so convinced with one of your siblings that you'll not live with this person, you did a mistake. And if you have time to cover up that mistake, go ahead and cover it up. Otherwise, all you can do is regret. So it is the Mercury that you need to work when it comes to marriage. First planet. And later on comes your seventh lord, the position of the seventh house, Bhavavastha of the seventh house, so many things. I teach my students. But the first thing, everyone out there listening to this video, is go check your Mercury. Very, very important. Do comment. Even if it was a relationship that you never wanted to be dissolved and it got, I mean, you went through a breakup, go back and relate what I'm saying. That is where the problem is. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel. Make a like, comment, and share. Jupiter is stationary. And if you subscribe, it's going to be a blessing of lifetime from a guru. Till then, Hare Krishna.